Diane in Denmark here, and I'm back for another 15 minutes of working in the current Flylady zone. I really don't feel like doing it today. I sound like I'm repeating myself here. I never want to do these things, but I always feel better once it's done, and I'm only here for 15 minutes. I'll just start the timer, and I have to tell you a funny thing. I started filming this and my timer didn't work. It needed a new battery. So anyway, I've just changed over the batteries. I've got a battery box in the living room. And this one's going in the recycling as soon as I'm done. So anyway, timer is running. We are in a kind of crossover week this week because we are in the month of November and the month of December. It's the end of the month and we're working in two zones. So if you see here on your calendar, here's November. From Monday or Sunday, whenever you start your week, up until Thursday, we are in zone 5, which is the living room. And then zone 1, which is dining room, entryway, and I've forgotten the other one. Let me see, entryway, dining room, oh, and the hall, you know. No, don't worry, we'll get there. It's been one of those days. And this is actually a really good week just to do what you can. Remember, you don't need to do like 15 minutes in here every day or do the 5 missions which are posted on the Flylady website. Just do what you can. But zone 5, living room, and zone 1, dining room, entryway and hall. These are the areas that guests are going to see. If you've got guests coming for Christmas, so maybe you just want to give it a wee bit more, might give you a little push to actually get things done. So I'm going to be working here. I'm going to get off my bahookie now. I've got my little cleaning caddy with me. And, I'm just cleaning the clothes that I put on this morning. And by the way, thanks for all the comments I always get about this top. It's one of the ones that I got from the clothes swap party. So there we go. Love to recycle and get free things. Right, so what I'm going to do in here is I did my dusting when I was doing weekly home blessing. I did my weekly home blessing on Sunday because I think I told you my son, who is my DS, my dear son 17, he had a house party here for his high school class on Friday night, and we had this furniture moved and the stereo was through, and so on Saturday he spent a lot of time vacuuming and mopping. You can imagine, like 30 teenage kids, and there was lots of wine and beer. So anyway, it was all cleared up. I've done my dusting here, but what I did want to do is I'm just going to take a few things and put them in the wash for Christmas. But anyway, let me just get started. I'll just move you over. Right, and I'm starting off by doing the windows in the dining room. And you know the score. It's just a scoosh scoosh and a Flylady. I've got the purple and the silver rags. I actually dusted off the windowsills during my weekly home blessing hour, but I didn't do the windows part. Okay, that is one. See how fast we can do it? I'm just getting up on my tiptoes. Right, that's the next one. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you've got like handprints from the kids, just do that part. The main thing here is that I like to do it when we're in the zone, because that way I get the windows done consistently on a regular basis. Okay, last one. Right, that's done. Okay, I can come back out again. And let's head straight through to the living room, and I'll do the windows through there. Right, same thing with the windows here. And it's kind of exciting to know that this is the last time these windows are going to be done before Christmas. Right, Right, I've just done a scoosh scoosh with my generic window cleaner. That's one. Two. Three. And the last one, I'll just turn my cloth over. Up on my tiptoes. Right, and we are done. Okay. And we've also got a door out to the front deck, so which is made of glass. So let me just take you over there as well. Okay, here we go again. Wrong way. There we are. Scoosh, scoosh, scoosh. 1, 2, 3. Up on my toes. And the last one. And we don't have any mirrors in this room, so there's nothing to do here. But there we are. Okay, down with that one. Right, that is it in here. And then I've got something I want to do in the dining room. I've been having a look around the dining room to see if there's anything that I can put away or declutter for Christmas. I had a couple of decorations out, and those are winter ones. I'm going to put those away. So those are a put away item. They're just going to go out until you know, I remove the Christmas decorations, and then these kind of wintry ones will come back. And then I found this. It's the ping pong balls that my son had used for beer pong on Friday night. We decided we're going to keep those in. I've got this. Here we are, where we keep all our things for entertaining, and I'm just going to pop those in there, so those can definitely go. And also in here, this is my kind of cake stand, and I had used it for displaying little things that the kids have made, but I'm going to be using the cake stand and probably use it for cheese or something when we've got guests the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to put these away as well, and I think I'm just going to pop them actually. I made some space in the drawers here when I decluttered last time, and something that I can take out, which I'm going to be sharing with you soon. Let me get these things away. Just come down there. They're safely out of the way. Something that I'm going to be sharing with you very soon are our Christmas Advent candles that we have in Denmark, and here's a nice one where I'll be lighting one every day. They've got the numbers on. Anyway, you will see that very soon. So those can come out now in preparation. And over here, this is the cabinet that my dearly departed Danish father-in-law made, you know, where we keep all our glasses, special wine glasses, brandy glasses. And up top, I have this set of glasses that I bought from IKEA. And we don't use them very often, but they're quite Christmassy. Can you see they are red? So I'm going to take those right into the kitchen. The dishwasher is empty, and I'm going to run these through the dishwasher. So let me just take those through and come back to you. Right. Because those just need a quick rinse in the dishwasher, and then I'm ready for when I'm setting the table. Right, and actually the rest of this room isn't looking too bad. I showed you the table runner that I'd made. I've popped that out now. I wiped down the legs of the table earlier, and as I said, I dusted this room on Sunday, so there's really not anything more here to do. But let me go into the hall, and I'm sure I can find something to do in the hall. I decorated a bit in here yesterday, maybe you saw the video when we were doing 15 minutes of decorating, and I had cleaned it off beforehand, so there's nothing to do there, but I didn't do, I've got a mirror just right here, and there's a little kind of porthole in our front door, and the door that goes into the birds' room, so I'm just going to quickly do that with my scoosh scoosh. And the last thing that I really want to get done in here today is to check the coat cupboard. Let me just do the outside of the little porthole in the door. That's how we can see who's coming, if it's the postman or who it is. I'm just doing a quick scoosh. And remember, if you have any bags or boxes that are going out to the charity shop or the thrift store, try and get them into the car this week. Don't leave them lying around the entrance to the house, because you don't know who's going to be knocking on the door or the postman delivering parcels. So try and keep the entryway, keep it a clear zone so that there's going to be a lot of traffic going through here. Right, we're just going to do the glass door through to the birds. Scoosh, 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 scoosh. And that's all my windows and mirrors done. It's funny, I never ever want to do these 15 minutes of cleaning or decluttering, but actually once I get started, it's good fun. And the thing is, with using the timer, I know that when the timer goes off, I get to stop. I'm not kind of here all day. Right, let me turn you around one more time. I hope you're not getting too dizzy. There we go. Right, now, the whole cupboard, yay, I put my little bell yesterday. And when my son came home, he was ding, 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 ring the bell. Right, okay. Now, what I did want to check is that we've got enough empty coat hangers for guests. So let me see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting turned all the right way. Oh gosh, I've got plenty. Okay. I'm not. We had like 30 kids here on Friday night, and we brought up an extra coat stand with lots of hangers. But that's back down the base now. Okay, I've got 2, 4, 6. I've got 9 coat hangers free, so we're fine when we have guests coming. There's nothing worse than when the guests come in and you take their coats and then you're kind of trying to find an empty hanger and putting 3 coats onto one hanger. So anyway, that's all good. But I did notice that I have, and this is me, it's not the rest of the family. I've probably got a couple of coats. The weather in Denmark has really changed the past few weeks. We have been below freezing. We've got a lot of rain right now. Anyway, this coat, I only normally wear it, when it's fairly cool, not freezing. So that one can go downstairs. I'll put that into the basement. And let me see. Yeah. This one as well. This is one that I wear if I'm going mainly on an evening out or into town. That one doesn't need to live here in the coat cupboard, so that one can go downstairs as well. See how we're doing for time. Oh yeah, 30 seconds. We can do a lot in 30 seconds. Right. I think that is it. Oh yeah, another thing is I've started having to keep my cycle helmet and my ear warmers and my thermal gloves. I've also got, nice leather gloves, but these are the thermal gloves. These are the ones that I use when I cycle down for my skinny dip in the sea in the morning. And I've started keeping my cycle helmet in here in the house because, there goes timer. Because if I leave it outside in the morning, I go out and, it's freezing cold, not great. So anyway, so that now gets to stay in the whole cupboard. So anyway, I've done a bit of my windows. I decluttered some things. I'm going to put those glasses into the dishwasher. because that was one of my little kind of Christmas tasks that I wanted to do. So anyway, I hope you didn't get too dizzy being spun around, but we've done our 15 minutes, and once you've finished the 15 minutes, please give yourselves a pat on the back, and here's a little pom-pom salute for you. Rah, rah, rah. Don't worry about all the things that you think you should be doing in the zone, or these huge long detailed lists of cleaning. Just do what you can. Take a look around, the living room, the entryway, and as I've said before, try and look at it with the eyes of a visitor coming in. Take photos. It's really helpful to take photos. And I keep on saying this to you. Please come and join us on Instagram and post your photos, because it just gives you that kind of step back feeling, and it really helps to pinpoint what you need to work on. Anyway, that's it for me. Diane in Denmark with a rah, rah, rah. I'm going to put my coats away, get those glasses in the dishwasher, and I am done. Okay, live long and prosper, and see you very soon.